We are the Alternative Summit. The EU summit takes place with heads of government behind closed doors, late at night. Here we are open, inclusive, transparent.
The human aspect of the crisis is too missing from our policy discussions. When we talk about the crisis and the responses to the crisis, we often talk the language of markets. It is our rights that have been violated in the responses that we have. Our right to social security, our right to housing, to health, to education and to food.
The very rich today don't even need citizenship. They are in a plutocratic geography of centrality. They can buy mansions wherever they want. The very, very poor barely need it either, because they're not getting much out of it. The beating heart of citizenship is this vast, sort of modest middle class. They can benefit from the rights that states give them. The distance between states and citizens is growing. The states are giving us less and less. How about looking at those other citizens, immigrants? All immigrants are citizens of some country. Let's work with them as citizens who are here in Europe.
What was very important to us is that we would not just bring the Brussels bubble together, that we would actually be able to invite people from all across Europe. We're looking at civil society leaders. We've got people here we've got Roma people with us who are coming from slums, who have been to forced evictions. We've got people here who come from very, very impoverished backgrounds.
Diversity could reconnect and share important mechanisms. Or something, I mean, not just mechanism, but
Effective.
yeah. Thank you.
How do you want to change the house?
What we have seen, particularly in frontline cancer care, is just spending cuts.
We wanted to know which member states were trying to change the access to documents regulation to make the EU more transparent. When we requested the document, what we got was a summary of the negotiations, but the names of every member state was blanked out. So you have no idea who is saying what during a council negotiation, right?
It's a really timely thing to have this cross-sectoral bringing together of citizens, of people who are engaged and active and believe in European values, to come together in this week to send a strong message to the European leaders in these times where the market paradigm and austerity paradigm seems to dominate completely the political discourse.
For example, in relation to women, we see that they are very hardly hit by fiscal consolidation measures and austerity in terms of losing ground on the labor market, losing economic independence. We see rising levels of violence.
And I will commit myself to acting as a bridge, as an active citizen, not a consumer citizen.
In Bulgaria now there are protests against the new government because the people doesn't feel represented through the political system today, and I will tell them that it's the same issue on European level.
These are the people who are responsible for us being here today. We need a bit of time to reflect on what you have told us, and we need to consult with you again and also with other parts of our constituency that aren't here. We need to make this bigger, and we need to start a process that we can fight.
Fix the democracy, to fix the economy. That's the message for me.